Hi friends, a very warm welcome to each and everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by and deciding to watch. Today we are going to do this bag charm, a very easy, a very beautiful one and super quick. So I came across this on Pinterest and I was in love at first sight, and I said I have to share it with you. So if you haven't seen it, let's make one. It's very easy. So for making this charm, the flower charm, I use this yarn, 3 lightweight DK yarn, acrylic yarn, again the color Dentilian. Okay, so you're going to need any yarn. Okay, and I have this 5 beads, so you'll just need 5 beads. Okay, so you can take any size, and at the end I have told you how you can adjust if you're taking a different yarn and different beads. Okay, for this I use 4 mm hook. You're going to use your recommended hook, yarn needle and scissors, and you will need this big eye needle, okay, for putting your beads inside. If you have it, it's very easy to bead up. Okay, so with all these things ready, let's get started. So okay, we are going to take our needle. This is the big eye needle. We are going to put our yarn that it is very easy, it is very flexible. Okay, just keep the yarn like this, and then we are going to take our 5 beads. Okay, any size, any color will do, whichever color you want. We are just going to thread them up here, just 5. Okay, and then we are going to push it down till we get it here. Okay, and now we can remove our yarn from here. Okay, so once we have our 5 beads, we are just going to make knot as tight as we can. 1 knot and then 1 more. 2 knots as tight as you can. Okay, now we are going to grab our hook, go inside, pull the yarn out in this way, chain 1, and then I'm going to make single crochet that same place. Make sure your yarn stays in that same place. And this, now here we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then we are going to insert our hook and try to keep the yarn between the 2 beads in this way for the next bead, and then pull it out and make a single crochet. So your bead will be in between the 2 single crochet, and there will be chain 2 here. Okay, then chain 2, and then we go for the next bead, and we make sure our yarn is in between, okay, the beads, and make a single crochet, chain 2, and we continue for the rest of the beads also. So when you reach at the last bead, going to chain 2 and slip stitch in the single crochet, the first single crochet you did, just slip stitch in that to join. Okay, now we are going to slip stitch in this chain 2 space here, slip stitch and join. Okay, then chain 1. Now for this round we are going to put 1 single crochet. Now we are going to put 5 double crochet in this space. Okay, after the single crochet there will be 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then single crochet in that same place, in that same space. Okay, so that's our first petal. We are going to go into the next petal and directly make a single crochet, put 5 double crochet in that, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and single crochet back in that space. So we have got our 2 petals, and that way you're going to do the rest remaining. Okay, single crochet, 5 double crochet and single crochet. So here I have finished all my 5 petals. Now I'm going to just slip stitch in this space, not in the single crochet which we did first, but in the space here where we started. Just grab any loop you get and just make a slip stitch. Okay, yeah, here. Now we are going to chain 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you have your chain 30, you're just going to take your scissor, just cut the yarn, pull it out. Okay, now we are going to grab our needle. Okay, and now we are going to take this loop without twisting it. Make sure it is not twisted. Now if you find this loop is too small, you can chain more for bigger loop. Okay, and now we are going to take it here and just weave in over here in the middle. Okay, join both of the strings or both of the chain together in this way. Okay, once they are tight enough, you can just go and weave in the end here. And done. So our bag charm is ready. So isn't that beautiful and so easy and so fast? And you can use the little bits you have, okay, remaining. Now you can take the bigger size beads any size beads, okay, any size yarn. So if you are taking bigger size beads, take a bigger thicker yarn, okay, and you can make big charms, okay. And for the bigger beads, instead of chain 2 in between, you'll need to do chain 3 or chain 4 accordingly to the according to the size of the beads, you will have to do the chains, okay. So here's the bag charm. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you liked, and a very big thank you to the creator, whoever has created this. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next video. Till then, take care and bye bye, friends.